Guys, do you want to do your lunch break now or do you want to go at 12:30?
We can go at 12:30.
Okay, let me show y'all. Y'all finish right there. I want to do the minutes of the meeting and I'll show you how to do a minutes of a meeting. So this is how a minutes of a meeting template looks, right? The date, just say we're going to say tomorrow's date. Or tomorrow is the 27th of March, 2025. The time, 10 a.m. Attendees. Now, attendees are going to be, for example, write a few people's names. You have to have like about 5 people's names in your organization. So in Kambeni, you're gonna have Shane Parsons. You're gonna have Bongani, Bongani Mashego. Correct.
Yes, that's Bongani Mashego.
And then you're gonna have Pendulo Swane. Somebody's phone is ringing. So for example, we're gonna have these 3 people's names. Then you see, I got you. The meeting started at 10. This meeting is regarding, I got your team development. That's not what I want to say. I say cleaning program, or changes in cleaning program, actually. Changes in cleaning program. Okay. Then you're gonna say, not our strengths and our weaknesses. It's changing now because this is a different thing altogether, isn't it? Okay, so we're gonna have, oh, come on. Area to be clean. Now, because area to be clean, because we're talking about food and beverage, Shane, and for example, we're saying area to be clean will be dining room, carpets. I'm putting in, can you see I'm putting carpets in brackets, specifically what in the dining room? Okay. So how often should it be cleaned? To be cleaned weekly. What to be used to clean? What to be used to be cleaned? Carpet cleaner. Carpet cleaner and with vacuum cleaner. Okay. Does that cover everything that we spoke about? Let's go and see. Oh, wrong active, sorry. I didn't write there. So what we said here? Carpets to be done weekly basis, chemicals, oh God. Chemicals to be used is carpet cleaner equipment is back. Yes, that covers everything. Isn't it? So
Yes, ma'am.
the attendees are the people that are cleaning. So we don't have to write who's cleaning. Oh, we can. Okay, we can write who will be cleaning. Let's just do it. Who will be cleaning? Who is responsible? Will be responsible. We're saying Shane Parsons. Bongani. And Pendulo. And then when will this be effective? This should be effective from Monday. What is Monday's date? 31st. This should be effective from the 31st because you have to give advance notice, isn't it? You can't say it's going to be effective from now. We'll say from the 1st of April. Okay, from the 1st of April 2025, and will be reviewed on the. We'll review it after 3 months. So April, May, June. We'll review it. Okay, we'll leave it as the 1st of June 2020. Right. Okay, and who is the minute notes taken by? We can just say taken by me, Shamim Sheikh. Okay, understood. Can you see that? Can I send you all a blank? Can I put a blank minutes of a meeting in the group for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Then
Please.
can you now please take a picture of what I wrote here? But obviously the information is going to change, isn't it? According to your organization, guys.
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody, nobody. Where? Inkambeni, what happened with y'all today, man? Hello?
Yes, Shamim.
Okay, so do you all understand what the minutes of the meeting is telling us? Because we said we're doing changes. We said we're doing changes here in the cleaning program, correct? And we are
Yes,
telling
ma'am.
the meeting, this is the minutes of the meet. We held a meeting and this is, we told the staff, these are the changes in the cleaning program now.
Okay.
All right. So I'm sending y'all, please take a screenshot or a picture of this. Tell me when you're done so I can email, I can send the blank one to you. You're finished, take your picture.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Let me send the blank one. 1 second. I think I got it on my phone. If I'm not mistaken, let me go see again. If I don't, then I'll just email it to us. Okay. Let me do. I'm gonna blank this thing out now. I'm removing the information, so I hope you all did it. Right. So I'm gonna leave that top information the same. I'm just taking out from here. From here. Oh, okay. I'll take out this information for now. Kitchen staff. You are going to say area to be cleaned is kitchen. Kitchen floor, right? How often? Weekly. What are you going to use? Everything that we stipulated here that we're going to be using. See what we said? What we're going to use to clean the kitchen, we're going to use the following. We're going to use floor cleaner, scrubbing brush, buckets, mops, long handle squeegees, isn't it?
Yes.
So that's what you are going to list here under what to use to clean. And then who's responsible for cleaning? You put your own names of your kitchen staff there. Bongani and is it Retsipile? You in the kitchen? Or?
Yes.
Right. So Bongani, Retsipile, you're saying kitchen, so you're going to do that, right? Understood?
Yes, Shamim, can I ask you a question quickly before we close?
Yes, you may.
On the minutes of the meeting where you've written the attendees, so should I write proclaim an I on the Kopano Hotel side?
You can write yourself and proclaim, but like I said, Recipile, who works in the kitchen there? How many staff do you have in the kitchen? Because remember, all the kitchen staff
On
need
my
to be
side it's me.
responsible for the clean. So you can write 4 people's names, maybe.
Okay.
Many hands make light work. Remember that. So the more people cleaning that floor together is going to mean it gets different, because in this kitchen have different sections. You don't have one section in your kitchen, right or wrong?
No. Yes.
You got different sections, isn't it?
Yes, we do.
Yes. So whoever works in those sections, so work it out like that. So all the names of the people that are in the kitchen, right? Whoever works in it, so they will clean their respective areas. Understood?
Yes, loud and clear.
Lovely. Okay, so I'm going to go file, save as. I'm going to save this in our module because I did this with another class, another program. Here, let's go. Reconcile new projects, food and beverage, module 4. Let's say minutes of meeting. What activity number this is? Activity 10.
9.
9. Activity 9. C, yeah?
Yes.
9, the 9C. Okay. And let's save it. And then I'll email it to myself and sorry, now please. Okay, let me go and open it on my phone so I can send it to you guys. Okay. So what you can do is you can either send it to your own emails and open it on your computers or whatever, and you can do it and print it out, attach it. Okay, sent in the group, guys.
We've received it.
Okay. So I've made life a little bit easier for you guys there. Okay, let's do lunch and everybody be back by 1:30, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's 9%.
So it's okay.
No, 3. Oh, 3.
Can I move on to the next question?
Yes.
Can I move on?
Yes, ma'am.
The next one says, observe and note what happens to different types of waste in the workplace. The answer we're looking for there is that waste is sorted. And I think let's take the answer from let's take the first one. Let's take from the learner guide. What happens to the different types of waste? Let's see.
Next question.
Okay, so waste is collected and sorted. Waste is collected and sorted, and then it is disposed of, and what can be recycled will be reused. So let's use this part here. So here's the answer for the first part of that question. For the first dot, observe and note. You're going to write, I'm writing here for you. So you're going to write this waste. Waste is removed regularly and safely. Correct and hygienic collection, sorting, and disposal of waste is done to ensure is done to ensure that reusable waste is recycled and other waste is disposed of. Got it? That's the answer for the first one. Tell me when you're finished. All right, everybody.
Okay. So re batla re ha bua ntse re mara ba sa mara ba le karabetsa. Ke tshotse metsi bo. Ina re bitla ke no ba. Tse ka mo rang.
Tell me when you're finished, guys.
We done this side?
Okay. So the next point, they want to know what type of waste disposal equipment you'll have. What do you all have? So there's different types, right? So there's dust bins or rubbish bins. There's sani bins. There's electric garbage disposal units. There's refuse chutes, incinerators. Y'all know what incinerators are. It burns. It burns the dirt. And then compactor machines. Compactor machines, it makes things, metals and things like that. It makes it smaller. So what do you all have in your workplace?
We've got disposal bins.
Only.
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna write that you'll have refuse slash dirt bins, rubbish bins. They're dustbins slash rubbish bins. That's what you're gonna write, right? So let's go. This one you'll have.
We also have compact.
Okay, so you're gonna write compactor. What else? Do you all have anything else?
No.
Okay, so you all got that too, compactor machine, right?
Yes,
What's the next
compact
one?
machine.
Okay, so leave this one out because I wrote waste disposal bin, but let's just say dustbins and rubbish bins and compactors. Okay. Then what is your organization's requirements for handling these equipment? It should be this. I'll tell you what. Oh, they don't have in the learner guide. Okay, so only people who are able to or who know how to handle, for example, the compactor machine is go. Okay, so we're gonna say this. Okay, that's the answer for what is the organization's requirements. It's only people who know how to use the compactor machine are allowed to use it. The correct PPEs must be worn, and only metal cans and plastic is allowed to be put in the compactor machine. There is a waste disposal procedure for Alpine, for AHA group. So AHA learners will get a copy of the waste disposal. I'm not sure if Incambeni has one. Guys, please check your waste disposal procedure. Want your safety procedure. Everybody, please check with your organization. They should have a safety procedure for disposal of waste. You'll need to add it here. It needs to be an attachment. Okay, the last one says explain the impact on the organization if waste disposal procedures are not up to hygiene standards. The last one, let's see, the answer is here in the liner guide. There, you can start off by writing this part. Let me copy. That's not the only answer. There's more to this answer that I'm going to write now for you. I'm just putting this part first and then I'm going to add to it, right? Understand? So it says hygienic waste disposal. Hygienic disposal of waste material is extremely important in the control of most pests. The accumulation of food waste and grease or sticky paper may attract rats and mice and may be the breeding place for many insects. It is very important for the health and safety of customers and staff to make sure that waste is removed regularly and safely. The organization could be fined or even shut down if the correct procedures are not followed. Do you all understand?
Yes, ma'am. Normally, when I do the gateway learners, I do them gateway, AHA gateway. I do them face to face, and I literally take them into the kitchen. We go into the kitchen, we see how the different types of waste is disposed of. So they have a bin for food, they have a bucket where they put their liquid, which is, hey, we forgot to say liquid waste such as alcohol and all of that are the different types of waste, guys. Liquid, alcohol, juice, isn't it? All those things. Forgot about that. They have a separate huge bucket where they put their um, liquid waste in, and then they take that bucket out and then dispose of it down a drain. The food waste is sometimes picked up by local farmers to feed their animals and that kind of thing. But food waste then is some also disposed of separately and sometimes an external contractor comes and takes that away. They have the cans, they have the recycling stuff placed in different huge sacks. So all the cans go in one sack, all the because they don't have actual recycle bins there, but they have sacks. So the cans go in one, the plastic bottles go in one, the glass bottles go in another one. So yeah, they sort the waste out like that. Into the bin to see what is done with it. Okay, Chavi, when you're finished, right? So remember, for the one above this, you'll need to get the waste disposal procedure of your organization and attach it. Do not forget your attachments. Please tell me when you're finished, right?
Done.
Done, man.
Okay, can I move on to the next one?
Yes, please.
Question 12 says, or is it 11? I don't know, my setting is different. Anyway, the next one is on. A says, what different materials can be recycled? And there's the different types of material I got listed here. Paper, glass, plastic, and also cans. Cans can also be recycled. Paper, glass, bottles, plastic containers. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I move on to the next one?
Nani? Plastics.
Yes, you
Paper,
can move.
glass bottles, right? Okay. So what can be made with it? You can make new containers. You can make new newspaper or new paper. You know that one of the paper supplying companies. I don't know whether it is Rotatrim or Typex. Recycles paper. They use recycled paper. I'm not sure which one they are. But even checkers, who knows about Check 60 taking their bags back and recycling them? When you have 10, with Checker 60, when you have 10 bags, then you bundle it up, and the next time you order something and the driver comes, you give him back the 10 empty bags. They recycle their bags. They use the same thing. They take it and they make the same bags again with it. Okay. And then glass can be made into new glass items. Okay. And then the last one is, what are the advantages of recycling? Less pollution, and it saves money. Because when you recycle something and make it into something else, you don't have to buy that something else. You used something that was waste and you created it. Okay. Tell me when you're done.
I'm done.
Yeah, done, man.
Tambeni,
The
we
answers
are done.
activity.
The answers for this
I'm
one
also
is fairly straightforward.
Okay. The next one says, explain how you collect, sort, and prepare items of waste for dispatch. The following items, soil nappies. Right now, we have to make reference to the learner guide, and the answers have to come from the learner guide. So there's a chair. Am I going too far? Sorry. Where is this now? Oh, come on. I think it's towards the end. Here's it here. Okay, guys, I found it. They're asking us about how we dispose of. Trying to see something. How we dispose of sanitary items, paper, glass, needles, all of it. There you go. From page number 32, guys.
Thank you.
Handling and sorting from page number 32. So let's see what they are. Needle, cigarette, food, chemicals. So it's everything there. From 32 and 33. You can start writing. Chemicals is on so chemical waste on another page. I'll tell you which page got chemical waste. In the meantime, you can write your answers from page 32, 33. Here's it here, chemical. Chemical is on page 36. There's only the two dots there for chemicals. Chemical waste containers must be emptied and flushed down a drain. Empty chemical containers must be stored securely to prevent possible accidents, injury. Got it, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
yes.
Okay, on page 36 is chemicals, and then everything else is 32, 33. Let me know when you're done. Pressure containers is on the top of 34. Oh, there's chemicals here on 34 under pressure containers. So 32, 33, 34, guys. Answers. Tell me when you're done. There's a lot of writing for that one, so let me know when you're finished, okay?
All right. Hmm.
Let's move on to the next one.
Yes, we are done.
Okay, the next one is the next activity. It says, this is the last activity, if I'm not mistaken. Explain how performance will be adjusted in disposal of waste in a hospital. Can you see they're asking us about a hospital where the type of waste is different, isn't it? In a
Yes.
hospital, they have needles and medical and a lot of chemical waste and whatever. The answer is in the learner guide. If I'm not mistaken, the last hold on. Let's try this one. It's on page number 38 in the learner guide. All the dots. If you can see my screen, then you can see it. Okay, can you see that?
We. I think it's on page 38. Yes. On page 38, where it says handling waste disposal in an hospital environment.
Tell me when you're finished, right? Okay. Are you done? No.
Yes, but we have lost. We have been losing a signal.
Oh, you lost signal.
Yeah, we've been losing signal. Lost signal actually.
But did you get where that answer is for that? Did you write it?
Pardon?
Did you write the answer for this activity?
Yeah, we're still writing these answers.
Oh, okay. Tell me when you're done, okay?
Okay. Can we proceed?
Okay, so that's done there. Let's move on to the next question. It's asking us about a work schedule, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, your daily work schedule. Now, when we're talking about a daily work schedule, we're talking about from the time you go in, for example, if your shift starts at 6, so from 6 to 7, what are you doing? Cleaning the dining room area. So it has to be a proper schedule showing time. That let me see if I have one on my phone. School, we used to have a timetable where it said from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, you're doing mathematics or that kind of thing. So for this now, for food and beverage, you're going to stay, I don't know what time your shifts start, but you're going to say from start of shift for the first hour before you open the restaurant, so from 6 to 7, you are cleaning the restaurant, disposing of the waste and getting clean cutlery, crockery, and setting up the tables, right? Then from 7 to 10, you are serving guests with breakfast and you cleaning and clearing tables, right? Then 10 to 10:30 is a tea break. Then 10:30 to 12, preparing, resetting the dining area and resetting tables and getting the buffet area ready for lunch, right? From 12 to 3, you're serving guests lunch, you're cleaning and you're clearing tables, right? That kind of thing. Do you understand what a work schedule is?
Yes, ma'am.
So for one whole day, for one day from the time you start shift, the first hour, what you're doing, then when the dining area opens, from then to the end of breakfast, what you're doing,
Make sure to include your lunch breaks and your tea breaks in between. Okay. And B says identify problem areas that affect your work and recommend how you can solve them. Problem areas meaning time wasters, things that waste your time. For example, shining the cutlery. You gotta stand and shine. You gotta stand and shine. What do you call this? Forks and knives and all of that, right? Then
Yes.
you get colleagues interrupting you.
For me, it's myself.
And you get colleagues interrupting you during your work because they coming to ask you something or whatever. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So basically, that is what they're asking in that question there, A and B, and identify problem areas that affect. So the problem areas are, and then the third one says, the C says, make recommendations to solve these problems. Let's go see. So things that affect is when equipment don't work, other staff members interrupting you and doing unimportant tasks. There's unexpected situations that are challenging. Equipment failure is one where your equipment is not working, then it delays. Cleaning equipment don't work, it delays the cleaning process. Let's go down.
Yeah, Shamim,
Yes.
what's wrong with the screen? You can see, you only just see welcome to button.
You want to see my screen?
Yes, or we have to listen.
Oh, I didn't write an answer here for y'all, but you'll need to get a copy of the schedule. You need to identify problem areas. So problem areas are, for example, let's go. That's the second question. B, right? Let's go here about B. The answer for B is identify problems, equipment failure that sometimes occur. This causes delays in completing tasks on time. Also, other problem is lack of resources. Also delays the workflow process. Right. Understood. Now, C is asking us, C is saying make recommendations to solve these problems. Equipment failure. As soon as we identify that a piece of equipment is not working to its full capacity, it should be reported to our managers and maintenance department. So stop. Always ensure that we have alternate equipment or a backup. Okay, that is if we're experiencing equipment failure. Okay, the next point we said was lack of resources. Okay. The best way to remedy this problem is to ensure that we control, that we notify our managers on time when resources are low, and to have alternate resources available. For example, cleaning. When we're talking about resources, resources are things we use or we need to do the job, right? Just 1 second. 1 second for me. Abdul, activity 15 was the health and hygiene poster that was blur. We had to do a poster with health and hygiene in the workplace. Okay, so yeah, the things that we use to do the job. So if, for example, if we're cleaning and we have no chemicals to clean, then what should we do? We should inform our managers before we run out of stock, or when the stock is low on chemicals, and we should have an alternate chemical, something else that we can use to do the same job. That's what an alternative is. Something else that does the same job. Okay, so we should have alternates available. Everybody understands?
Yes, we understand.
Tell me when you're finished, right? So I can move on. Because before I end class today, I'm going to put the summative answers in the group, but I want to do all our admin before we go to in the summative section, the logbook, the personal narrative, the witness testimony, in the front, your assessment plan, everything, all the dates and everything. Understood?
Okay.
Yes.
Because tomorrow we're starting with stock control. Please make sure you got stock control printed out.
All right, ma'am.
Okay.
Anybody works in stores, in the stock room, who works in the stock room with stock? Anyone?
I do.
Who's that? I can't see that screen. Who says I do?
Retsepile.
Betsipile, you work with stock. Wonderful. You're going to help me with this one here. I'm going to ask you a lot of questions.
Remember the
Last
last
my
on
other
our
class,
induction.
I love to test knowledge. Look, you don't know what you're doing right until you know what you're doing wrong. You have to know what you're doing wrong
Yes.
first. Correct?
Yes, it is true.
Right. So that's what I'm trying. It's not that I'm trying to target somebody or something. No, I need to know what your understanding is and what you don't know. What you are doing, are you doing it correctly or not? And tell you what is the correct procedure. You understand? That is why I like interactive classes. I like the learners to interact with me. I like to know what your level of understanding is and not.
Shamaim,
Yes.
my transport is leaving, so I'm gonna leave the class now.
Okay, no problem, Dix.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Okay, darling. Okay. Can we move on to the rest of the admin, guys?
Yes.
Okay, we done with all our. Anybody has any questions? Everybody knows what everybody completed everything so far. Besides your way, I'll have to go get that inspection schedule now for modules for activity 6, right? Okay, observation checklist. At the end of the checklist where it says learner feedback, Please, guys, I need you all to write. Say, sorry, I got a call coming through. Hello. Hold on for me. Hold on a second, guys. 1 second, I'll be back. Can you all see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, yes, we can see a screen.
Oh, you could you all see my screen for the other one? I was writing answers. I just realized now my screen was not sharing. This answer here you got, guys. I was writing the answer for you. In Kambeni,
Yes, ma'am.
you got these answers.
No.
Okay, please take it. Sorry, yeah, this is the last activity. So I told you that I have to draw up your own work schedules each hour of the day, what you all are doing. And then this is identify any problems that affect your efficiency. So this is the answer. And then make recommendations. And this is the answer, guys. It's 2 paragraphs. I only realized now that the screen was not sharing when I went on.
Yes, what? Shamim, are you on the learner guide module 4?
This is not the learner guide, my darling. This is the answers that I wrote.
Oh, okay.
This is my answers. You can see I wrote it in the question.
16. 16.
Okay.
She's 9.
Just the number.
Oh, I think.
Who make the copy? Make the recommendation.
Midnight. But no. Okay, 26. Oh, okay. And then as soon as we identify. As soon as we identify.
Okay. Tell me when you're finished writing Kambeni.
The first one to total.
Ma'am, we're done this side.
Okay, thank you. Retsapile,
Yes, ma'am.
will you do me a favor, please?
Yes.
When we are done with the admin for the summative assessment, could you please take pictures and post it in the group for the so that the guys will know the dates for all Alpine learners that are not here, and for terrain, she's gone, please.
So I should take pictures of?
Oh wait, the admin we're going to be doing
Okay.
in the summative assessment. I'll tell you which ones, right?
All right then.
Okay, so for here in the observation checklist, you're going to say, I learned a lot about cleaning procedures and waste disposal. Okay, and the learner feedback.
I learned a lot.
Then you're going to sign your signature, and the date is. What date did I tell you here? Let's go see. Sorry, I'm going up. I need to go see the assessment plan dates. You know what? Let me take a picture of the assessment plan dates. I hope I still have it and didn't delete it. Oh, yes, they are still here. Okay, let me take a picture of this and put it in the group for the Alpine learners. Okay, so okay. The date at the end of the on the checklist, the learner date is going to be the 27th of the 3rd, guys.
27.
27th of the 3rd month, tomorrow's date. They sign and 27th of the 3rd month. '25. Oh, wrong place. I'm writing it. Let's go on the date. Okay. Then I'll sign for assessor and I'll put my date there in the bottom here. The next page, it says, this is to verify that the above work is my owner, authentic, meaning you wrote it, no one else wrote for you. You're going to write your name and surname, your ID number. You're going to sign, and the date is the 27th. Name and surname, ID number, signature, and date. Tell me when you're done with that.
Done.
Okay, let's move on. Oh, wrong place. Then here you're going to write in the bottom where it says learners feedback again. You're going to say, I am happy to have learned so much on the different waste disposal machines and how to handle cleaning equipment. Okay. And then the declaration, you're going to say, please write your full name and surname, signature, And the date is also the 27th.
Write your name.
Right, tell me when you're done.
Done, no?
Well done.
Signature. 27.
Yes.
We done?
Okay, I'm going to open up the formative assessment.
Then they tell her what has she wants. You can't just say, then just say.
It's not removal.
Hmm?
It's not removal.
During the week. Remember, yes, but yes, we can make. That is simple. Like always by you. Simple. Like always by you. Can't find it another.
Okay, summative assessment. You're going to write on the cover page your name and surname. The date here is our submission date, which is, we said, is on the 23rd of April. And you're going to sign. There's no model answers for this one. I just realized now when I went in and opened up. There's no model answers, so you're like going to have to answer your questions yourself. I don't have model answers for this. Okay, next page, you're going to initial. It's the same. It has the same information as our formative assessment. So initial this page at the bottom, page number 2. Initial the bottom of page number 3.
Bottom. Page number 3.
Yeah.
2 and 3.
Page 2 and 3 you are initialing. Page 4 is the assessment plan. Please make sure you got the same dates here that we got in the formative assessment. And it's the same dates I just posted now on the group. So the exact same dates for this module goes in here in the same places, right?
Shami?
The information here is the same, yes. Hello? Somebody called me?
Yeah, it's Shane.
Yes, Shay.
Are we free to go?
How are you going to complete your admin? Because how are you going to complete your admin if you're not staying?
Yes, sir. Ula. Okay. Good.
Okay, then you'll have to answer everything here on your own because I don't have model answers for the summative section, so you'll have to do your own. And see how you're gonna fill dates and all here, because I need to fill all this admin with it. Okay, go tomorrow. Hopefully we can finish early. And
I could give you all dates and things. Okay. All right. That's it for class, I think, then, guys.
Okay.
Tomorrow, stock control. Make sure that you have your stock control books printed out, everybody. Okay.
Yes.
Tomorrow morning's class, 8:30, everyone.
All right, ma'am.
Okay.
All right, ma'am.
Okay. Have a good evening. Bye.
Yes,
Bye.
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 Kumedem, bye.